Hi everyone, so today's video, it's a what's in my cupboards kitchen tour. I love watching these types of videos as well. It's nice, it can give you hints on organising your own stuff. If you're looking for like Pinterest and top of the range Instagram organisation, then you're probably in the wrong place. But it's realistic and doable and it works for us. And you might find some hacks that you might want to try out yourself. So let's start the video. We'll get straight into it. No point in chatting. Let's get into it.
So we'll start over here near the kettle, the most important place. So I've got this cupboard here above the kettle and I'll show you what is in it. Ta-da! So let's start on the top. So on the top, I'll just pull these down. These baskets, I think they're from Wilko's. I know Home Bargains and that do them as well, and the Range maybe. But they're really good for just pulling things out. So in here, I've got a few spare hot chocolate, not hot chocolate, coffee pods that don't fit in my drawers at the minute. So I've hidden them in here, forgetting that I was going to be showing you guys. But yes, I've got them. I've got one of these little Options hot chocolates. I've got Gracie's milkshake powder. To be honest, I don't think she's that keen on this one because she's not had that for a long while. And then she loves this, the mint chocolate, hot chocolate. I don't like hot chocolate, but yeah, Gracie loves that. So that's in that one. And they're just so easy to pull down. This is my secret. This is my... When I'm doing Slimming World, well, even when I'm not doing Slimming World, I have my things up here. But they're normally Slimming World stuff, but there's a few naughties in here as well at the minute. So I've got some of these Skinny Dreams. What I do when I get these is I put a couple in here to make sure that I get some, because if I put them in the drawer that the kids get, by the time I go to get something, there's nothing left. So this is my little box. So yeah, I've got them. I've got some nuts left from Christmas and just some Skinny Crunch. I was meant to have them earlier and I forgot. I might have some in a minute. But yeah, basically it's all my sort of cereal bars, and if I do buy any little chocolate bar treats for the kids, you know, like the chocolate biscuits, this sort of thing, occasionally I'll just put one or two in my box to make sure that I do get one. Josh, if you're watching this and you didn't know about this box, do not go in here. This is mine. So yeah, so that's that. And then this one is just spare bits. So at the minute, I've got a spare mug, my little travel mug that I take to dance, although Josh got me one for Christmas, so I'll probably use that more now. My biscuit brew, love that, that's amazing. And a Costa coffee, that's them. And then on this row is just mugs. I don't generally buy like matching mugs. I do love mugs, so I've got a bit of a range of assorted mugs, but I got this one for Josh. How cute is that? And it's a nice big one as well. But yeah, so that's just mugs. They're not on display, hence why they're not all sort of matching. But they serve the purpose. And then in this one, again, I've got spare stuff over here. So I've got decaf coffee for when I fancy a decaf. Just some overflow coffee so that when that's gone, I can fill that up and then buy another one. I never want to be without. Some sweeteners. That's Josh's from Christmas. A mint chocolate spoon. And then Galaxy hot chocolate that we got from Costco. And then over here, I've got some Starbucks for my filter coffee machine, which Josh got me for Christmas, so that's what that is. This is all, this is just, I'll not show you much on here, because basically it's all my drugs, and Gracie's milkshake straws, but yeah, that's all my sort of daily medications. I'm on, well, I'm not always on a lot, but sometimes I'm on painkillers and stuff, so they're all in there for easy access in the morning. And And then these are the little things that we've still got from Christmas. I've just sort of, candy canes, I've just sort of wrapped them around this. And then that's just overflow, paracetamol, and again, my sort of daily medication. Yeah, so that is that cupboard. You know, it's tidy, serves a purpose, but you know. So yeah, that's that. And obviously on there I've got my tea, coffee and sugar. And we'll go underneath next. So in here, this is one cupboard that I'm always, I don't like. I'm always thinking of new ways to sort my pans out because it really does my head in. At the minute what I'm doing is saucepans there that's fit inside each other, and I've got my pancake pan there. And then frying pans there. And what's that called? Is it a saute pan? A wok? I don't know. Like a frying pan wok thing. And then down here, I've got my lids in this little basket. So it's just easier. I've only got 3. No, I've got 4 saucepans, but 3 lids. So yeah, I just have them there. They're just easy and it keeps it tidy. And then in there I've got mixing bowls and sieves and colanders that again just fit into each other. I've got my pizza tray there, not tray, what's it called? The stone plate for when we do pizzas. To be honest, I hardly ever use it. A rolling pin, a Pyrex dish, a Pyrex jug, and then the ketchup that we are still getting through from Costco. Just in there because there's nowhere else to put it. And I normally have a cheese grater in there as well, but I think that's on the drainer at the minute. So yeah, that's that cupboard. We'll go to this one next. So it's a bit dark in here, sorry. But I'm not going to pull everything out, but generally at the back there I've got my vegetable steamer, and I might have a toasty maker as well. Stuff that I don't use every day, basically. Pasta, and then in here I have my potatoes, and sometimes any vegetables that aren't in the fridge I'll keep in here. Here is like I'll pull this out. Basically this is all stuff that I need for meals. So I've got my cannelloni, my stand and stuff taco shell things, soft tortillas. They're just overflow because they don't fit in the biscuit tin at the minute. Taco shells and some tortilla wraps there as well. So they're basically just things that I bought that future meals that we'll be having in there. And then on the bottom, again at the back, I've got more stuff that I don't use every day in a little box. I think it's more steamer trays and I don't know what else, and I'm not going to pull it out. But yeah, it's basically just stuff. We've got our pancake mixture there from Costco. That's the thing with Costco, these things, they last forever, but it's finding places to put them. I've got spare porridge oats there, and then all the dried cereals at the back there. So yeah, that's that cupboard. And we'll go across here, which is the other side of the cooker. And I've got my bread bin, toaster, microwave on there. That's the cat bowl that's not been put away. But yeah, so let's go in this cupboard. So we'll start at the top again. I've got more of these baskets. So this one is spare pastas, rice. I think that's lentils. Basically just dried foods like that. The middle one we've got super noodles and more rice and pasta. Is that risotto rice? That's my orzo. I love that for risottos. And then that one is more rice, but these are them pouches. Josh likes these and I like them for easy lunches as well. They're just handy to have. And a fajita sauce and another one there that that's salsa. We don't normally use salsa, but I'll keep it for now. But yeah, so that's that. That's the top shelf. This stand, again, I think it's probably Wilko's. It's really good for your tins. So at the back there I've got like meatballs, coconut oil, coconut milk for when I do curries, beans, soup, mushy peas, just your general tins really. And then at the side here I have like pasta sauces if I've got any. I'll have passata, oh that's chipolata paste for Taco Tuesday, and pesto sauce. Anything like sauces there really. So they just go on the side there. And then on the bottom, I've got a little tray here with some tuna, some chia seeds at the back there. That was when I was trying to be healthy. I don't very often use them, I'm not going to lie. These are the little juices that I add to Gracie's water. So they're handy for school. So that's in that little tray. And then this, again, this is Wilko's, but you can get them in Home Bargains and other places. It's a Lazy Susan, and it came as, you know, like a double one, but it wouldn't fit in this cupboard obviously, and you won't fit as much on it tallness wise. So what I do, I think they're only £4, I just take off the top bit and I just use it like that. So it's handy for all your spreads basically in the morning. So I've got Marmite, Biscoff, peanut butter and chocolate spreads, and yeah, they're just handy. So that is that cupboard. This cupboard is very boring. At the top there we've got spare bowls and little side plates, pasta bowls, glasses, dinner plates and side plates and bowls, and then that's the cat bowls up there, which is where that needs to go. So yeah, very simple cupboard there, like that. And then this one, I've got this little basket here. This is my little tabletop duster, dustpan and brush. It's really handy, you know, for getting crumbs and stuff for your surfaces. And then I've got an oven mitt there and the grill tool, pulley outer thing there. I'm so good with words, aren't I? In here, again, I'm not pulling it all out, but at the back there we've got like stuff for the fire pit, you know, like the big, what they're called, what you put marshmallows on. Trays for party, you know, like disposable trays for party food, popcorn holder things, just stuff that we don't use very often. Generally most of that's like summer stuff. And then we've got Yorkshire pudding trays there and baking trays. And a cat. Now, why do you have to go in the cupboard? Again, they're not very like space saving, if you like, but they're just handy. I hate having so many piled up because you pull one out and something else will fall out with it, and so yeah, simple. Down here we've got another one of these. This is a bit bigger, this one, so I put my juices on that. I can't put, I've got my scales there, my hand blender and another colander there, and I can't pull it out without pulling all the juice, but this is all my Tupperware boxes, so for school and work and that, and you know, leftover foods, that's what's in there, and I'll show you what I do with the lids in a minute. So, but yeah, that's that cupboard. So then there's this one under the sink, so I'll just do a little, there we go. So at the back here, you can tell I like my baskets, can't you? At the back here I've got spare J-cloths, a scrubbing glove, spare dishmatics, and little, basically anything spare, sponges and for cleaning. And then in here I've got all my tea towels, self-explanatory. And then in this one is all my microfiber cloths for cleaning, because I have a lot of them. In here I've got things that I use most days, so I've got my Zaflora, my pink stuff, Sonic cleaner, which I love, with some pink stuff, and then I've got one of these spray and wears that I use on everything. I don't use them on clothes, well I do occasionally use them on clothes, but I also use them like a Zaflora basically. So that's that one. In here I've got stuff I don't use as often. I've got citric acid for cleaning in there. I've got my toilet refills for the brush. I've got my heads in there that for the sonic brush, and then my dishwasher tablets, which I actually use for cleaning the sink, the drains. I'll show you that if you want me to do a video on that. Disposable gloves, not very environmentally friendly, but they are very handy. I use them for cooking with chicken a lot, and just sometimes with cleaning and other jobs and that. I don't use many, but they are handy to have in. And then in this one I've got another cleaning brush, a toothbrush that I clean with, and my flash erasers with some blue roll, which is great for cleaning glass. Top tip. And then on the bottom shelf, at the back there, I've got a dustpan and brush. So I've got like bottle and glass cleaners there. But yeah, in this one, it's all stuff that I don't use very often. Mostly it's cooker stuff, to be honest. So I've got more pink stuff and elbow grease. I've got an Astonish hob cleaner, another Astonish hob cleaner, another pink stuff, some soda crystals, some descaler, my brush that you'll have seen in cleaning videos that I love. I love this brush. 39p I think it was from Home Bargains, and some Brillo pads. So they're good for a bit more of a deep clean. And then in this one, this is for my steam cleaner. That's the carpet guard if you're going to use it on carpets that you have to put on. And then I've got my refills for my mop. I've got my drain cleaner there, that's really good. An attachment for my hoover. That's a cloth for the steam cleaner. That's another one for the mop. That's one for a duster. And then they're just like little water jugs for filling up the steamer and everything. So yeah, you can't really organise this in any nice fashion, but they're here for when I need to get all the cleaning refills basically. Oh, yeah, that's that cupboard. Oh, and I've got my rubber gloves up there as well. And then this one, I've got that for my carrier bags, and then up here I've got, again, daily stuff, bleach, foam freshener for the carpets, polish, fresh air spray, fly spray, which I don't know why that's not that daily at the minute, but it will be before you know it. And then under here, I was going to put my light on, but my battery's gone. I have got a light back there that's handy for when you can't see, but it needs a new battery. But anyway, I got this rod. I think I got it off Amazon. It wasn't much, but it's handy because you can store all your bottles on. So I store all my bottles on there, and I've got my jug there for like when I'm using the floor, or if I'm throwing it on the floor before I mop it, or all sorts of things, but it's a cleaning jug. And then in here, at the back there, I've got a sink plunger. And again, I'm not going to show you all my cleaning stuff, but basically just all your general everyday cleaning stuff in there. These are the things that I use daily. Wipes there. I haven't had these ones before. I'm excited to try this. Winter cherries. And then that one, that's stuff that I don't use as often. Carpet cleaner, iron water, drain cleaner. Stuff that I don't use as often there. But yeah, these things and these are what I use, you know, daily. So yeah, that's that cupboard. Then I've got these three drawers. I'll show you what I said about my lids. So in this drawer, it's a bit bare at the minute down here, but generally these are Gracie's bottles. I put Gracie's bottles in here that she takes to school and dance, and my water bottle normally goes in here as well. But I have got another drawer for extra bottles. These are just like the daily ones. And then my Tupperware lids go in here, because again, It's a nightmare if they're all in the same place and you can't find what lid goes to what. So I have them in here and it is so much easier. You can easily see what you need. And then this is Gracie's sandwich box that she has as well. So yeah, that's handy. And then this is the box I was telling you about earlier for the kids. So snacks. She's got a, well, I say she and Josh. They've got the Crave biscuits there, Barney Bears, brioche, and then Skinny Crunch and stuff down there. It's all quite neat at the minute actually, because it's just been replenished. This one, again, I think this is another thing that you can never have mega tidy. But it's all my utensils that I use. I don't like having them on display because I just think they gather dust. So I like them in a drawer. None of them match, but I use all of them. I don't have anything in here that I don't use. Don't know why I've got so many whisks, I will say, but there you go. And then in this one, this is just for other things that are, you know, a little bit smaller. So I've got my measuring cups, scissors, pizza cutters, egg slicer, just all your little bits and bobs. I know where everything is, so it might look messy, but I know where it all is. I know where to go for stuff, and that's the main thing. And then the top one is just your general knives and forks drawer, basically. So we've got all the cutlery there. We've got the sharper knives that I use daily and potato peeler. Meat thermometer, which I love. I do use that a lot because I'm always paranoid. I've got my IKEA clips that I use a lot of. Medicine stuff for Gracie. These lids are for the cat's cat food tins. Really handy because the pouches are so expensive. So I buy the tins and just put these on and put them in the fridge, and then they last a few days. I've got Gracie's ice lolly covers there, and then corn on the cob. These are my floppies, whatever these are called. Oh, and another medicine cup there. So yeah, that is the cupboards. Nothing spectacular, but I like the way it all is. Oh, I'll show you over here as well. I've got these down here, and then I've got two up there as well. I'll start at the top. I can't reach stuff again, but at the very top there, these cupboards are really high. At the very top, they're like Josh's protein shake ones and spare plastic bottles that he's had. I don't even think he uses those ones nowadays much, but they're there if he does. And then next to it is all my shot glasses. I collect shot glasses. My dad always buys one whenever he goes abroad. He used to always bring me a shot glass back, so I've got loads in there. Let's see if I can reach this. This one is Gracie's sweets and chocolates and that from Christmas, or we always seem to have stuff in here that I actually don't buy. It's always from Halloween, Christmas, Easter or a birthday. There's always something in here. So that's that. And then these two, I'm not going to put them down, but basically I have my spices in them. So again, easy, accessible to get, to grab for the spices. And then I've got two more of these Lazy Susans here with, you know, all your cooking bits, red hot sauce, balsamics, oil, salt, ketchup. That's where we put out that big bottle. We decant it into here. Vinegar, spare mayo, salt. So yeah, just keeps it tidy. And then this one looks a bit messy. This one. The top one is light bulbs. The other one is just again a spare plastic jug. Some more light bulbs, and what's that? Protein powder, I think. And then that's the first aid box. And then we've got flowers there and more flour in there and like baking stuff. So whenever we're baking, all the stuff's in there. We don't bake very often, but when we do, what we need is in there generally. This, I hate storing golden syrup because the bottles always get gooey. I just, if anyone's got any hints on how to stop that, I put these on and it's still sticky, and it doesn't look very attractive, but it just stops everything else getting sticky in the cupboard. So yeah, we've got a golden syrup, and then like gravies and stuff there, OXO cubes, Canderel, flour that we're using, that's self-raising, and then there's another plain flour behind that I'll put in here when this is done. Oh, I've got some more pasta behind there as well. Ooh. And some corn flour and custards back there, and I think that's a brownie making kit as well. So yeah, bit random. That's probably the messiest cupboard actually in the house looking at it, but don't go in it very often, so. So then this cupboard, I've got my egg poacher and my little mini chopper at the back there, my slow cooker, and then at the bottom here we've got our crisps box and biscuits at the back there. And then this one is cat food basically. This is the, oh, why is it all messy? That'll be Gracie. We've got all the tins there and then the cat food there, and then at the top here we have extra drinks. So we've got like juices there, and we have pop there, and that is from when we had Charlie, so we don't really need that. That was his salad bowl, our guinea pig. But yeah, so that's that. Okay, so then we've got these two top drawers to finish with. This is the junk drawer. So there is not much organisation going on in here. But generally it is just junk. I mean, I've got my little basket. I don't really need to show you everything. At the back there, here we've got some cream, some Hall Soothers. We've got Gracie's little collectible coins that she collected. We've got my Trump machine, but my pooter. Yeah, I haven't used that for a while. It's the right, you need, there's a right technique to it. It's quite a skill. There you go. Yeah, so that's there. And then in this basket, I've just got, thanks Gracie, I've got my camera tripod there, pens and Sharpies, my dead cat, the wind muff. If you don't know about cameras, they're called dead cats. It's very random. Just a couple of little camera accessories that are easy to hand. Gracie's little purse, a little box for the spare battery, and then glasses wipes at the back there, and that's a little Vaseline as well, and glasses cleaner. And then I've got a big tape measure, a big Vaseline, because we have dry lips in this house. We're always using Vaseline. At the back there I've got vape stuff, which I don't really vape much nowadays. Occasionally when I'm having a drink I'll have a vape, but don't use it very often. This is carpet tape for my rugs that I'm quite often using. And then here we've just got my camera case, my vape, some other glasses, these which clean the coffee machine, that which is for the, you know, like the gas meter outside, my smartwatch that I never wear, some sellotape, some creams, and a Scentsy box of wax melts. And then I've just got a thing for my car and some computer wipes there. I've got my dipsticks for the hot tub, another Sharpie, a lighter, some sparklers, and that is it in the junk drawer. Pretty much junk. And then this one's not much better really, not a lot of organisation especially, but generally it's just bags. So I've got greaseproof paper, bin bags. Oh, that should be in the other drawer, Gracie. That's like a baking tray liner that I use occasionally. It's like a washable one. We've got wipes there that Josh uses these for his shoes. We just use them for everything. Either these or the antibac wipes, but they're very handy. More bin bags. I've got a lot of bin bags at the minute, but that's because I'm doing a skip run this weekend. So I need to put loads of little loose bits of rubbish basically in bin bags. That's why I've got more than I would normally. And then I've got foil, sandwich bags, little toothpicks there, cocktail sticks, not toothpicks, and my food waste bags there. And that's it. that is that drawer.
So that's the inside of my cupboards and drawers in the kitchen. Gracie's walking around like E.T. in a blanket. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did. Let me know if you like it, and I'll do some more organisation videos. Thanks for watching. We will see you in the next one. Bye.